Stranger! I've not seen your kind before. What clan are you?
They look odd.
Adua invited me here to see her father.
What's that on your face?
It is the mark of the Sarentu. And yet the Sarentu we once knew did not defy Ewa with scraps from the Sky People.
It's all I know. They stole us when we were children.
They have stolen many things. You were gone a long time. And you are young. Has your spirit been molded by the Sky People? Or do you remember the ways of your clan?
Shoo! Put that away. Sharp eyes. A Sarentu's gaze. But yours is heavy. Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens. We will put some color in your cheeks. Or in your clothes at the very least. You will pick up the threads of your people here. Oh, how I miss their stories. They loved our silk harvest, the sweet smell of dye mayauntu. Katnat, let me take the Sarentu. The poor child knows nothing of our ways.
Go. We will speak more when you are settled.
Simply cannot take a...
I really must speak more with Atua's father about the resistance.
Later, my Yagdu. Here's our Uluk Ektan, our clan's leader. Let us clean you up a bit first. You would frighten the hide off an Angsik looking like that. Besides, I would not mention those Sky People if I were you. They are nothing but trouble, and Katnat does not like trouble.
You are
Let
courting
me
trouble.
show you off a bit instead.
The Sky People
hmm?
rot our lands.
Will
They
you
must be
allow
stopped.
me that? It has been an age since we had Sarentu around here. Your people certainly made life more interesting. One time, they told us a tale about the rare mating rituals of the giant Zakru. Apparently, it can take days. But there will be time for that later. Our great tree has many stories, lived many lives, hosted your ancestors as our guest before you. And there was not one Sarentu who could resist how our dyes dance. Come, see my weavers. Are you... Koranu, my dear, let us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was, not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still, you will not find better. Stronger than Zakru will, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
Not lost. You see...
Can I help with something?
Now-
Let me know if I can help with anything
Darling,
else.
We must catch
Does
up.
Nafika know you are
You
here?
see...
I hope I have something you like. Come back if you need more.
You see, now is
I
the
think my
time for
craftsmanship has
beauty,
really improved.
for art.
I just hope Nafika agrees.
Speaking of which, oh, I think we can do better than that. Relun!
Finally decided to grace me with your presence, have you?
And with a Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
Another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravines of life. Betterment awaits, Sarentu.
Ah, still cross, I see.
If you are smart, you will not let this one fill your head with silk and dye. The heart of the Arane is taste.
Relun is a prickly one, but he is the very best cook. He knows it too.
We will not lose one more drop of our Anaheim blood.
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
You must pour your heart into these silks. Breathe life into them from the very depths of your spirit.
Not this color. No, too dark.
Darling, we must catch up.
I could start again. I will lose a day, but it will be worth it.
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive.
Her mother simply cannot take a joke. And here, my dear friend, Kitangi.
Nafika! taking the Sauron under your wing already?
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough and prickly is what I'm used to.
Well, now you will shine brightly. Rival the rainforest with our collars, my Houndu. Our silk will serve you well. Strengthened with Sturmbeast hide, it will stop you from getting chewed up out there. Or at least, you will be hard to swallow.
Sturmbeast? Can this child track? I've done okay so far.
Okay. What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay, child? Or do you only survive?
Itu is on a hunt. I'm sure he will make a fine guide.
Indeed, if you can find him. There is a hunting camp near the water. Itu will be there. But do not upset his hunt. He will not thank you for that.
Go on, my Houndu. A respectful hunt will show Katnat you remember the ways of the people. There is...
What is it you need?
Stay sharp, young one.
I hope Father stays longer this time.
Sotlek, I made it to the Aranahe. You weren't wrong about them. But one of them took me in. Nafika. She thinks I can impress Katnat if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt? I should have showed you how myself.
It's okay. Nafika said... one of their hunters might show me how. Itu.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarendu, and Ka'nan should honor that. Come back to HQ anytime you like, all right? You are not alone, and there is much to do here.
Right?
Many branches, many roots, but one tree. An old Aranahe saying that still rings true. I am sure you think God not stodgy in his traditions, but some things should not be forgotten. Care for others is to care for yourself. You miss this part of life, I know. But Tewa connects us all. The Great Mother is in all things. That connection must be nurtured. Share with the clan. Care for their wants, their needs. They will notice and share with you in return. You will see no more loneliness, child. This is what it means to be home.
Maybe I should take a break.
Have a look then. Eat. Use it well.
The Sky People rot up. lands. They must be stopped.
Time for a break, I think.
Have you seen Votan?
Can you save me
I'm
from
worried
something
about
of a
her.
headache?
The war cannot be avoided, for hunters especially.
I could start again. I will lose a day, but it will be worth it.
Home tree aches. It cannot hold so many kinglor in the nest.
Do you have no other clue?
will open their flowers again. They will nest in other places.
But when you eat too much,
knows a war is madness. Ektua is young. She is naive.
some kind of a totem. It looks familiar somehow. Nella, I found something. I think it's a totem. Old. The colors and weaving are a bit worn, but it looks Sarentu.
Another of our people's totems. Noor has also seen one.
Another. So there's even more out here.
There has to be. Noor also saw painted symbols near the totem. Is there something like that near yours? He wondered if the symbols meant for him to look in a specific direction, as though showing the way.
And did he see anything?
I know he tried hard. Stared for a long time, but he felt nothing. But I think Noor just wasn't patient enough. Our ancestors must have wanted us to see something.
I'd like to try. Maybe I can find the right perspective.
I think my craftsmanship has really improved. I just hope Nafika...
You there. Come. Quickly now. Please. Sky people. Just along the river. They are like any unwelcome guest. They go where they wish, leave a huge mess, and move on. This time, however, it was just one of them, alone on a small island with a large fallen tree. That is strange, yes? Have we allowed them to become braver?
A lone human? Are they still where you saw them?
Oh, this human learned quickly. They were chased off. They ran away screaming, and I had a hearty chuckle at that. Nevertheless, I worry what enticed a human to that place. Do I know you? I cannot face Catnap today. He carries such disdain in his gaze.
could be Itu. Your Ikran is beautiful.
My Zome. For her, no wind is too strong, no challenge too great. We hunt with heart, in harmony. Are you here to admire us? I would not fault you for that.
No, I'm looking for Itu.
My name has reached other clans. Even lost ones. Let me guess, Nafika sent you to me. She wants me to teach. Boring, I say. To be safe at home, telling the little ones of Hans, of adventure. They would not understand. What does danger mean to those who have only known safety? Zome and I tear through the skies together, our hearts pounding, our senses on fire. That rush makes us strong, fearless, the best hunters.
Nafika did say you were hunting Sternbeast. Can I join?
Is that what you are after? Stern beasts are not so easy to kill.
I managed to track one already.
Is that so? And did you cause the poor creature much pain? Show me! I want to see your legendary skills.
Edua should lead as Sahib, not as a warrior.
Did you hear what Edua said?
That is right. We should not direct from.
No honor in fleeing.
Ah! Stop! Do not get too close. You are not bonded. Yet you chose your weakest weapon. Are you trying to make your life difficult? Come. Not bad. At least your thanks will have meaning.
My thanks?
Are you serious?
What have your people been doing? What kind of life have you lived?
It's a long story.
If I wanted to hear a long story, I would be at home. Each time you hunt, you must take a life. And so you must thank your sister or brother for their gifts as they return to the Great Mother. I see you. Your spirit goes to Ewa and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. This way you let her ascend to the ancestors. Remember that, and do not waste the gifts you receive.
The gifts. Right.
The hide, the meat. You know what to do with them? Nefika will show you. Go on. You do not need me to hold your hand.
Gatnat needs hunters he can come. I'm done.
The tiny sky people, they will wear our spears like feathers.
Dua should lead as Sahib, not as... Things so rarely turn out the way I want.
It was a time of great sorrow.
Can you save me from something of a headache? Alemun and Neyan, our lookouts. Both of them are sharp and capable. A shame they can never see eye to eye. This most recent disagreement, however, it sounds serious. Neyan especially sounds so tense now. They could benefit from some Sarentu diplomacy, surely.
The sky people rot our lands. They must be stopped.
Have you seen Vu'an? Do you know where Vu'an is? She promised she would bring me dyeing materials, but she has been gone forever.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
I cannot gather my own supplies. I have no ikran. Wu An offered to help, but what if something happened to her because of me?
I can look for her if you like.
Oh, could you? She likes to forage near Shaded Grove. Perhaps you could ask around for her there.
If it is not perfect, then what is the point?
Do you have no other cloak?
Good. Good.
I have some meat from my hunt. Nifika said you...
You sent this forlorn miscreant to bother me? Everything is a joke. As usual.
She said you're the best cook.
Ah! The child knows how to charm.
And honesty from you, Nafika. I suppose that is typical of her tactics. She thinks flattery will get her everywhere.
Come, come. Leave the grump for later. Now we turn to more serious arts.
Is there something wrong with your home tree? Adua said it suffers.
Fresh
The
herbs
Kinglor
bring the
are
dish
uneasy.
alive.
We have provided for them since their flowers closed, but their numbers are too many. Katnad would prefer Etua to focus all her energies on them. But I think that child does her best. Now pay attention. Katnat should see you still have some Na'vi skill, and I should like to see it myself.
This is a simple recipe. A kametire could make it.
craftsmanship has really improved. I just hope Nafika agrees.
Again? How did they ruin this again?
Can those puny sky people wreak this much havoc? I do not believe it.
A little Zakru cheese would go well with this. Leto calls these berries ripe.
Daewoo tries to help, but he makes things worse.
Good. Now show Katnat how you have mixed your colors with our own, just as your people once did.
Grandad.
Do not be afraid of him. His bark is worse than his bite. I will follow shortly.
If it is not perfect, then what is the point?
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive.
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
Stranger,
Come to better yourself. Stay sharp, young one.
Have a look then. Go up. Use it well.
Etua deserves support too.
I hope I am worrying for nothing.
I could start again.
Before
I will
driving
lose a day,
them from
but
their
Will be worth it.
Everything is being thrown out of bounds.
Cut. Not will make things right. He always does. Are you a hunter?
This is a simple recipe. A cametire could make it.
I am worried. Tell me, if one of the Sky People's flying machines went down near your home, creating a huge mess, would you be concerned?
I am still right here. And I am telling you not to worry.
But what if someone got hurt? When we see potential danger, do we simply say to ourselves, oh, I hope someone does something? We are that someone, Neon.
Do we know why that aircraft went down?
No, we do not. Which is why I am advising my fellow scout not to involve me, herself, or anyone else. Including you, Sarentu.
Relax, Neon. I would never dream of putting your life in danger. I could use a hand out there.
I'd be happy to help, but I don't want to cause trouble.
Ignore him. It is what I do. The flying thing went down in Weaver's Flourish, near a river. It's a good place to start.
You will not find anything, Alemun. This is a waste of time. Sarentu, I suggest you stay away from matters that do not concern you.
Fresh herbs bring them. Dish alive.
Try to mix the nectar with a touch of champagne. Always fresh. But you must find one that is very ripe, or the King Lord will not like it so much.
We will need more Dapplefit at this rate.
Did you gather more fresh nectar for the King Lord? I hope I have something you like. If you let me know if I can help with anything else.